You won't believe your eyes. In today's video, we're diving into some of the most ridiculous and downright confusing truck maneuvers ever caught on camera. From poorly timed turns and unbelievable drifts to hilariously failed reverse attempts, you'll be left wondering, how did these people even get a license? Get ready, because what you're about to see will leave you both laughing and furious. Ever seen a big rig take a tumble? It's like a bad B-movie plot, only it's real. Buckle up for some wild footage of trucks gone wrong, but remember the golden rule. If a truck says, "I'm practicing emergency stops," maybe give it a wide berth. The poor dump truck flipped over, looking like a tipsy old man after a BBQ. A giant excavator rolled up, gently propping him back on his wheels, just like a kind firefighter helping a senior up the stairs. Thankfully, nobody was hurt, just a big mess and a funny story for the whole crew. After the DC parade, those tanks are now being loaded onto trucks. They look like giant, armored tortoises ready for a long nap. Just hope no one forgot to lock the doors on the way out. Y'all get a load of this wild story. A bus almost tipped over getting off a ferry in Indonesia. Must have had a big old breakfast and suddenly needed a nap. Who knows? Maybe the driver was just trying to pull off a Hollywood-style stunt. Remember the Rinsdorf Bridge blast in Germany on the 6th of February 2022? It was like watching a gigantic fireworks show. The 1,600-foot, 488 meters bridge, as tall as a 23-story building, came down in 7 seconds. They used over 4 tons of explosives, more bang than a Thanksgiving turkey dinner. A heck of a send-off for an old piece of engineering, don't you think?
with a stacker truck. Oh, crap.
Hey there, seasoned farmers. Don't let a few years slow you down. With the homemade baler season 2020, you can make hay faster than a NASCAR pit crew. Save your back and get back to what matters. Fishing or cruising in your F-150. This is the American way, built for true grit. Now that's a wild ride. A truck jumping like it's auditioning for a monster truck show, then almost flipping. This isn't your average drive on the I-95. It looks like a scene straight out of Mad Max, but with an Indonesian twist. Who needs NASCAR when you have this kind of excitement? Hey folks, the Tallbrücke Bridge finally retired. After serving for over half a century, it was given a proper Hollywood-style send-off on May 28, complete with a spectacular fireworks display. The last time I saw something come down so dramatically was my own hair. All right, folks, time to grab a cup of coffee and sit down. A truck is in a bit of a pickle on the Lintas Batu Jomba Road, stuck in a landslide. Poor guy, he's probably wishing he was at a diner. Enjoying a donut instead of wrestling with mud goes to show you, no matter how big your truck is, Mother Nature is still the ultimate driver. Remember those big Durango logging trucks from back in the day? Their engines roared like a bear with a sore head, and the tires were wider than a two-lane highway. The old-timers will tell you that they'd ride on those trucks and they'd get a bumpy ride, but the scenery was worth it. Just imagine being a king of the road, even if it was a dirt road.
Bermuatan berat ya. Ini rencananya akan menuju ke kota
Well, butter my
Jakarta,
biscuit.
dan saat ini
Did you see this headline?
sudah mulai
A truck
berjalan
jumps almost
dan
60 feet at Batu Jomba
dibantu
and
tarik
nearly
gitu ya.
flips
Karena
over.
sebelumnya truk ini
That's crazier than a cat on a hot tin roof. You'd think this was a scene straight out of Fast and Furious, but no, it's Indonesia. I guess they're taking go big or go home to a whole new level. Makes my Sunday drive look like a trip to the grocery store. Hello, fellow retirees. Remember when your biggest oopsie was forgetting where you parked? Get ready to laugh at some of the most epic and expensive fails ever caught on camera. It'll make your grandkids' antics look like child's
water
play.
after a bridge collapsed. The plan was to lift it with a crane, but someone made a miscalculation.
Think you've seen enough big rigs? Think again. Episode 613 of Aussie Truck Spotting takes us to Largs Bay, South Australia, where the 18-wheelers make your neighbor's pickup truck look like a toy. It's truck spotting, but with an Aussie accent and a whole lot of horsepower.
Go! Easy. All right. Go. You're good. Go on. That's how that is done.
Hey, have you seen these guys? It's like they bet their trucks in a baseball game, but instead of scoring runs, they're scoring colossal crashes. It'll make you nostalgic for the old days, maybe cruising at 80 miles per hour in your 65 Mustang, but probably not like this. A real knee slapper. The most unexpected disasters can start with a tiny spark. Don't let a discarded cigarette butt turn your million-dollar cargo into a pile of ashes. Stay alert, because this isn't a game of chance you want to play. Don't think only the young ones have a knack for crazy stunts. This video is for all ages, especially for you, who's seen a thing or two. Get ready for some of the boldest drivers. They might even be crazier than your grandkids. It's a hilarious reminder that sometimes, even decades of experience can't beat a little bit of crazy. Remember when we used to tear things down with our bare hands? Forget that. This is the real deal, a grand finale of demolition. Buildings crumble faster than you can find your reading glasses. It's a blast. Buckle up, Buttercup. This ain't your grandpappy's Sunday drive. We're talking about some real, hold my beer and watch this moments with trucks that make a 10-gallon hat look small. You might want to get a cup of coffee and your reading glasses for this one, because these drivers are crazier than a cat on a hot tin roof. Hold on to your hats, folks. These dangerous idiots in their oversized trucks are pushing the limits of common sense. Witness catastrophic fails and jaw-dropping hauls that'll make you say, well, I'll be. It's a real knee slapper. New showdown. The Hitachi 870 is ready to rumble. This machine is as big as a small house, 59 feet long and 13 feet wide, perfect for those of us who appreciate some real American muscle. It's so powerful, it could probably tear down a whole block faster than I can remember where I left my car keys. Get ready for the action. Hey folks, the kids might be scrambling for detours, but we've been around long enough to know Chicago traffic is as unpredictable as the weather. IDOT is tearing down the Ontario Street ramp, so expect some new twists and turns. Remember the good old days when a traffic jam was just a couple of minutes, not an all-day event? Get ready to watch history in the making. Sounds intense. But after a lifetime of experience, you know life isn't always a Hollywood action movie. In reality, a bus and a car meeting with no major damage is a small miracle. This isn't a heart-pounding James Bond chase scene. It's a funny tale about drivers almost biting the dust, ending with a good laugh. Life is full of funny mishaps, and this is definitely one of them. The arduous journey has ended, but the power of the giant machines still resonates. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next breathtaking action scenes. See you again in the upcoming eye-catching trips.